Configuring mySupport portals. mySupport portals enable customers to submit and view work items, create discussion posts, chat with support representatives, view knowledge entries, and more. A search bar can be included for entering a problem description or searching, and you can enable customers to add and configure their own dashboards. Portals are completely brandable and configurable, including all label and header text, which can be translated. You can set up multiple portals to target different customer groups. If you installed the default mySupport portal when you installed iSupport, you can completely customize it to suit your company. If you need to copy it or create a second or additional portal with a different app URL name, follow the steps in the online help. The portal screen enables you to change settings for the option set, theme, navigator, and dashboards for a portal definition URL. An option set includes the settings that control how features behave, the settings for global features such as authentication, and interface elements. You can control the user experience by associating an option set with customers, customer groups, and companies. Once mapped to a customer, customer's primary company, or customer's primary group, the navigator, dashboards, theme, and other settings configured in the option set will appear when the customer logs in. A customer's mySupport login and other access options are also set in the customer profile screen. A theme includes the colors, fonts, and header image. A default set of themes is included in iSupport for you to copy and modify via the Edit Basic option on the menu. You can configure themes on a much granular level via the Edit Advanced option. A navigator enables access to features and content. It can appear as a list of links on the left side of a portal, a set of buttons in a navigation tile component on a dashboard, or both. Navigators are completely configurable. In addition to links, you can add separators and submenus. Features accessed via a navigator link will display full screen. Dashboards are tab spaces on a portal on which you can provide access to mySupport features via buttons and components. Components are small frames that are placed in rows and columns on a dashboard. Add components to a dashboard by dragging from the designer list. Themes, navigators, and dashboards are individually saved and can be used by multiple option sets. In this example, the Example Co theme, Company News Dashboard, and Knowledge Dashboard are shared and used by two different option sets. Use the name field to set defaults, disable display of custom fields, and require authentication for either submitting and viewing work items or for accessing the entire portal. Use the Options field to configure an option set. You can configure login options, the functional settings that apply to features accessed via navigator links and components, chat, and more. Use the work item tabs to set layouts for submission and display, include buttons for work item specific features such as updates, restrict display of history and status, and more. Note that these layouts will not apply to smartphones. More on that later. Use the Chat tab in Options to enable and configure chat. There are many ways to provide access to chat on a mySupport portal, via a navigator link, navigator button in a component, flyout dialog, or chat button at an edge of the window. Use the mySupport chat responses screen to enter sets of text for support representatives to include in the customer chat dialog. You can use the Include field link to add the first and full name from the customer and accepting support representative's profile record, as well as the number and URL of the incident created when the chat is accepted. Use the Manage Portal Items screen to copy and delete option sets, themes, navigators, corporate dashboards created via the portal configuration screen, customer dashboards, news feeds, and calendars. You can set up Microsoft Windows-based authentication with iSupport, enabling customers to bypass the login prompt for accessing the Submit, View, or Template features. A customer's Microsoft Windows username must be in their customer profile record. See the online help for information on configuring this option. If you are not using Microsoft Windows-based authentication with iSupport, you can use the Security Configuration screen to enable password security options and configure locks to prevent a customer who has exceeded a specified number of failed login attempts from logging in. Customers can access a mySupport portal via a smartphone or tablet. You can create a separate mySupport option set for mobile devices and assign it to a customer, company, or customer group. For customers that use an older version of a mobile device that cannot render HTML5, iSupport's Easy Submit functionality enables submission of incidents via a simple interface with only a description field and any other fields required for authentication. Use the Easy Submit Devices screen to configure this feature. That's it for an overview of how to configure mySupport portals. If you have questions, be sure to consult the online help. Our support team is available for a more in-depth walkthrough. Contact them by email at support@isupport.com and by phone at 360-397-1099, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. PST Monday through Friday, and 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. PST Saturdays and Sundays for critical system failures such as installation errors, inability to log in, and inability to create work items. You can also go to mysupport.isupport.com, iSupport Software's technical support website, to chat with support representatives, submit and view incidents, search the knowledge base, view facts, submit ideas, and participate in the user discussion forum.